So welcome back to all of our attendees. And after those mini hacking sessions, I hope you all feel confident enough now to go out there and put your hacking skills to the test. Socially responsible hacking only, of course. That's an important message, I think. And with the conclusion of the mini hacking sessions, we have arrived at the end of the third and final day of the All Digital Summit 2021. We've heard a lot today about the importance of social inclusion for young people through engagement with and access to digital skills and resources. And we've also learnt about how the Social Hackademy has been one methodology for achieving that. But there are so many more lessons learnt and best practices shared throughout the week from a range of people in this broad European community, all passionate about extending the reach of digital skills as far and wide as possible. To look back on what we've learnt and to formally close the All Digital Summit 2021, let me welcome back for one final time All Digital's Chair Alteo Valentini, Deputy Chair Nenia Volbas, alongside CEO Peter Palvolgi.
Thank you very much. And Hackathon stands for Hackers Marathon. And what a marathon we had with the All Digital Summit 2021. Impressive. I can only say thanks to everyone who contributed to the realization of this big event. Thanks to all the speakers, thanks to all the panelists, the hackers who joined us today. Today was a very special day, actually, for me, but especially for the presence of such many young people, so passionate in creating digital solutions for the better of the society. Also, I would like to mention the special presence of Biljana Sirakova, the EU Youth Coordinator, which is a new function of the in the European Commission, which we really appreciate. And she actually said that President von der Leyen is wanted to dedicate next year to youth. So we are really looking forward to that as a message to them for forward-looking initiatives, a message of hope, opportunities, and possibilities. And also, what about the fantastic keynote speech from Michela Magas, who also introduced a very important topic for the Hackadi project, the connection between digital and green transformation. She said, give people the power to govern what is happening in the environment thanks to digital transformation. I think it was really a very good message and a very good presentation. And she also said, we don't predict the future, we invent it. And this is actually what we have seen today, with a lot of innovative ideas from the countries involved in the Hackadi project. And I actually have to congratulate with the winners of the first Social Academy contest, the Zero Hunger team from Italy, Alimenta. Let's hope that these guys will manage to really create this app. We are really looking forward to it.
Reflecting back to yesterday, we have been thinking about digital skills and tools for better world, and we highlighted 3 empower themes, and one of them was empowering STEAM educators and the impact of STEAM education. And yesterday we celebrated the final event of the STEAM on Edu project, and we had impressive keynote speakers and other contributors. I'd like to mention Anuska Ferrari, from policy officer from DG EAC, who talked about actual plans and opportunities of the DG related to STEM and STEAM education. And so I want to mention Anastasios Mikropoulos, professor from University of Ionia, who highlighted how the art component fits to the traditional STEM education definition. I'd like to thank Eric Bollhausen from European Education and Cultural Executive Agency, for joining us and taking an active part in the panel, and his call for all digital to contribute to a lifelong learning strategy, which we'd like to take this challenge and contribute to this. And I would like to thank representatives of all project partners who were with us yesterday, of the STEAM project consortium, and we had representatives of other projects which are similar in a way, funded by the European Commission in the same team of STEM education. I would like to congratulate this team on a photo contest award winner. And last but not least, I would like to thank and acknowledge Professor Achilles Kamel's contribution to the day, to the design of the day yesterday, and his contributions, who is the scientific coordinator of the STEAM on Edu project.
Yeah, and then only 2 days ago, actually, we had a great first day of the summit with many, many important inputs. And just to recap a little bit, we had 3 keynote speeches, one from the Director of Innovation and Digital Education and International Cooperation of the European Commission, Antonetta Angelova-Kasteva. She talked, among other points, of course, about the EU's plans to close the digital gap and of lowering barriers. Then we heard Dr. Anthony Gianomis, I hope I said this correct. He talked about design thinking and how inequality makes it harder for many people to play the game we call life. Then we heard from Nicolas Schmidt, EU Commissioner for Jobs and Social Rights, and he gave us a hint about the EU plans on micro-credentials and also on individual learning accounts. And we will hear more about this from All Digital in the next weeks, so stay tuned. Then we had a great panel discussion, again emphasizing on the importance of the All Digital Manifesto. And we had very informative lightning talks where we got to know more about the very important projects of our community. And then there were great parallel sessions in which, for example, I personally learned that I was not very aware of many aspects of cybercrime related to young people. So thanks a lot to all the workshop givers there. And of course, we had the All Digital Awards, and congratulations again to the great nominees, and also, of course, to the winners. OPEX from Spain won Best Practices for Somosia. We had Gabia Schaukaus-Teite, I hope I say this correct. She won Best E-Facilitator, congratulations again. And Tobias Maczynczyk from Germany, who won the prize for Best Change Maker. So I think we had actually great 3 days now, and we have more announcements to come. So don't be too sad that these 3 days are over.
Indeed, we have some announcements from All Digital, and I would like to ask the technical colleagues to launch a short presentation that we can display why we are making these announcements. Thank you. And, oh, I have a click, sorry. So the first is All Digital Weeks.
Weeks, exactly. Yeah, I mean, we have always a lot of very great events that are organized during the All Digital Week for the last years, organized by member organizations, by digital competence centers in all Europe. And so we thought 1 week is not enough. We need weeks. So in 2022, we will have the campaign, the All Digital Weeks. And as you can see, they will run from the 14th of March until the 14th of April. And they will focus on priority 2 of the Digital Education Action Plan, which is enhancing skills and competences for the digital transformation. I think that is very fitting.
Thank you, Nenya. let's see what is the next announcement.
General Assembly. Well, this is also very good news because it's true that we managed to meet with the board in presence here in Brussels, which was already a first step, which we all appreciated. But we are very glad to announce that we are planning to have our next General Assembly in Spain next 23rd and 24th of March 2022, which will be combined to a very interesting networking event hosted by our Spanish members, actually, because on the 23rd there will be the national meeting of Somos Digital, which is the former association of public telecenters in Spain. So our members will be invited to this first event, and then we will continue with the General Assembly. So Barcelona, March 22 is our next meeting.
And lastly, as it was already mentioned at the opening of the first day when we presented the All Digital Summit, this is our annual event, which is held around October every year. And the first All Digital Summit was organized in 2008 in Riga. And then, as you can see on this map, we have chosen every year another European city to host the All Digital Summit with the support of a member organization of All Digital. And we are hoping that in 2022, next year, we can think about a face-to-face event. Therefore, we would like to announce a call to our member organizations for hosting the All Digital Summit 2022. We have been already in Riga, Istanbul, Budapest, Brussels, Warsaw, La Valletta, Malta, Zagreb, Belgrade, Ghent, Barcelona, and Bologna. But we haven't been to everywhere yet. The official announcement, the official call will come out within a few weeks. And we are hoping very much that our member organizations will be interested in hosting the next year annual summit. And with this picture, I would like to stand up, also ask you to stay on the stage. And perhaps this could be removed from the stream. Oops, that's funny. Can you hold this, please? And I would like to say a few thank you remarks to the more than 500 registered participants who followed the All Digital Summit, a whole program, or just part of it, according to the interest, and also engaged in the networking opportunities. I'd like to thank member organizations of All Digital to take a very active role in the design and implementation of the program of the summit. And I would like to thank more than 70 marketplace booth presenters to display, to promote their products, services, activities. I'd like to thank all the speakers. I didn't manage to count how many persons spoke at the summit, but I think it's over 60 persons who have contributed to the 3-day summit program. And I would like to thank them all for their contributions and support. I'd like to thank especially the 2 projects partners, STEAM on Edu and the Social Academy Project Partners Consortia members, to support the development of the program, the implementation of the program, and many of them joining us even in person in Brussels. I would like to congratulate the winners of the All Digital Awards, the STEAM on Edu Photo Contest Award, and the Social Academy Award winners. I'd like to thank the jury members who were assessing the nominates. And I would also like to thank 3D Factory, a company which has been supporting us with printing, 3D printing the O Digital Award trophies. I'd like to thank the European Commission for supporting our event. Through several keynote speakers, panelists, and active support and contribution from their behalf, many DGs have been supporting our work. And the O Digital Summit is also financially has been co-funded by the European Commission through the STEAM on Edu project, the Social Academy project, and also the annual operating grant O Digital is receiving from the European Commission. Another few thanks. Samuel Stolten, our MC, Master of Ceremony of the 3-day of the summit. Samuel, thank you very much for your wonderful work. I'd like to thank Impact Media, our technical partner, and I just naming Matthias Stonitz and Raya Mikhailova, who have been supporting us so much, and I don't have really enough time to mention every and single each member of your team who has managed the smooth running of this hybrid event and the conference platform. And when issues occurred, you try to manage that very quickly. I'd like to thank, oh, sorry, a big applause, of course. I also like to thank the management of this venue, L42, which is hosting the O Digital Summit the second time already in this COVID period when we were not able to organize traditional face-to-face events. But we tried to put together a hybrid solution, which is much better than just sitting in front of the screens. At least many of us had the opportunity to enjoy this small but wonderful location. Thank you, L42, for your support. I'd like to thank the board of O Digital, namely Chair Alteo Valentini.
Thank you very much.
Deputy Chair Nenya Wolbers. Also the former chair of O Digital, Achilles Kameas, who has been supporting the program development of this event. And I would like to thank all other board members who have been supporting the design of this event and joined us in presence in Brussels these days during the summit. Thank you for them. And last but not least, I would like to thank the staff, the team of O Digital, who have been working very hard to achieve this, in my opinion, fantastic 3-day event. And I would like to thank each of you and invite you to the stage, thanking your contributions, your support. Pablo Sanchez, our administration intern, is doing a great job in supporting the implementation of the program. Alvaro Lombardo, our communications intern, supporting communications and social media and doing amazing things we are not able to do yet. I'd like to invite Norman Runer, our policy officer, who has been supporting the design of the policy context of the program. Andrea Bedorin, our communications officer. He's not sleeping since he's managing communications and social media. Gabriela Russella, our project officer who is supporting the design and implementation of the event. I'd like to invite Claudia Matera, our project and fundraising officer, who has been designing and running the second day of the summit and organizer of the STEAM on Edu project final event. Borut Singh, project officer of OO Digital, who has designed and managed and run, coordinated the third day of the summit program, the Social Academy Project Final event. I'd like to invite Barbara Quarta to the stage. Chief Development Officer and Deputy CEO of OO Digital, and thank you very much, Barbara, for supporting the overall design and implementation of the summit. And last but not least, Victoria Sanz. Communications Officer, coordinating the OO Digital Summit 2021, and without you, this conference couldn't have been achieved. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And with this, I'm closing the OO Digital Summit 2021, and I promise.
But we want to thank also another person who was really, really important for this summit. And I think I can take the word, all the staff and all the board, to thank you, Peter, for the efforts you have put in organizing this summit for the first time as the CEO of the OO Digital. We really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
So I'm closing the summit, OO Digital Summit 2021, and promise that OO Digital and our network is going to continue working on enhancing digital skills and competencies of every Europeans for preparing them for digital transformation. And we are going to present our results this time next year at the next OO Digital Summit 2022. Thank you for your attention.